Hello, my beautiful beings. It's Cecilia with Ancient Healing Crystals. I'm going to talk about how making money magic actually works. Like, how do you actually call in money with crystals? How do you actually call in money with abundance oil or a money bowl or a cinnamon ritual or a spell jar or whatever kind of like magic you want to use? How does it actually work? How do you actually make it work? How can you make it happen? I will let you know in this video. So, whatever abundance rituals you enjoy, whether it's using crystals, setting intentions with crystals, making an abundance altar, using abundance oil, creating a spell jar, whatever it is, visualizing, scripting, manifesting, whatever method you use, it's not the method that is the magic. It's not the crystal that is the magic. It's not the oil that is the magic. It's not the spell jar that is the magic, whatever. It is your vibration, your belief, and your own intention that is the magic. So in order to get these things to actually work, in order to get like abundance crystals such as citrine, pyrite, peridot, whatever, in order to get them to actually call in money, you have to do the inner work around wealth consciousness as well. These are tools for us to add positive intention throughout our days and throughout our lives. These are tools for us to set intentions, hold energy, hold the vibration, hold the feeling, feel into the next level. These are tools for us to use to do that, but they aren't the things that actually are going to magnetize money. It's you. It is you that is magnetizing money. And so every time you do an abundance ritual, whatever it is that you enjoy, manifesting with a crystal, let's say, you set your intention, you feel into the energy. That fun, exciting ritual where you're intention setting, where you're putting your energy into things, where you're starting to believe and feel really good, that's the magic. That's the magic. It's not about like, you have to buy citrine to make money. You have to buy abundance oil to make money. The magic is actually you. These are literally just tools to have fun with, to kind of bring in these practices a little bit more into our life. Because when I've got a crystal to work with, I'm more likely to meditate. I'm more likely to do an abundance ritual versus just nothing to work with, because I like crystals. So that's how they work. In addition to doing the kind of like visualizing and intention setting and feeling into those feelings of having money, which let's tap into that right now. Freedom, joy, excitement. You get called up and you hear that you've won the lottery. Like, whoa, how wild, how exciting, how amazing. Those energies, that's abundance. Abundance is not just on the outside, it's on the inside. So these tools help us shift into that energy on the inside. Along with doing these rituals, there is such an important kind of undercurrent of rewiring your entire being towards abundance, because we have been taught, so many of us in our families, in our homes, in our friend groups, in society, in work, we've been taught in so many ways that we've been taught lack. We've been taught scarcity. We've been taught there's not enough. We've been taught it's gonna run out. It's not working. You can't have fun making money. We've been taught all of these things. So that is the majority of people's dominant vibration, dominant belief system, dominant energy around money, is there's not enough. It's not fun. It's stressful. It's scary, blah, blah, blah. Most people are in that energy of lack. And so these tools are really, really amazing ways to start practicing that energy of more than enough, abundance, joy, excitement, ease, all of those amazing things. We get to use these to create rituals that feel good to us, to feel into that energy. But how do we stay into that energy? This is where working on your wealth consciousness comes in. This is where it is so important to not only buy a crystal that apparently attracts abundance, not only do that, but also dive into your own subconscious belief systems and patterns around money, around abundance, around safety and security. This has been a several-year process for me, but I can 100,000,000% say that it works. But it's a process. In addition to buying magic crystals like citrine that attract money, magic oils, whatever, in addition to that, I've been working on my wealth consciousness. I've got my favorite books for that linked below. So if you want to dive into it, I highly recommend. If you feel any sort of negative relationship with money, that's going to affect everything in your life, because money is kind of the ease and convenience in which our society runs. And so if you can get a really good relationship going with money, feeling really abundant, feeling really secure and safe and happy with it, and trusting yourself to magnetize it and trusting in it to come, trusting in your inherent abundance, which is your birthright, you're going to have a lot better life. It's going to be a lot more fun. And not only like on the outside, on the inside, if you're feeling safe and secure and abundant, you're going to have a lot better life. So why not? So these things work in the sense that, in my experience, they have kept me going. These little tools such as crystals, money bowls, oils, spell jars, they keep me having fun, playing around with it, feeling into it, trying to manifest different things. And they help me do it in a very light and fun and magical way. Like imagine you're, using a magic potion or using a magic wand. It's fun. That's what the whole point of these are, is to help you get into that energy. And that energy is money. And beyond that, it is just so important to have this commitment to your wealth consciousness, not relying on these tools to fix things for you. Using these tools to help you fix whatever belief and lack that's going on inside of you. That's what it's about. And you absolutely can do that. I used to feel absolutely terrified of money, absolutely terrified to pay bills, even though I always had enough, to buy food. The whole time I was at a restaurant, I'd be freaking out like, how much is this gonna come to? Why am I doing this? I shouldn't be here. I should be saving money. I used to never buy stuff for myself, blah, blah, blah. I was terrified. Now I am decreasing my debt, consistently magnetizing money, consistently earning more and more and more, consistently trusting in it, and not afraid. It feels really good. Making money is fun. Making money feels really light. Like the whole process feels magical now, because in addition to using these tools, I also have been working on my wealth consciousness by reading books about it, journaling, fears. I've got an amazing course that I created called Freedom from Fear, Full Body Abundance. That's linked below. All of the things that I did. Start by reading a book on wealth consciousness. Start by committing. Start by being open and saying, okay, while I use these magical tools and set intentions, I'm going to also dig deep into what's going on inside of me to where I'm believing in lack still. Because ultimately, if you are not in abundance, if you are not in faith, trust, ease, safety, security, abundance, prosperity, if you're not in these energies of lightness and joy and peace, that's because there is some program subconsciously that is going on inside you, and you can change it. You do not have to live by it. Anything that is lack or scarcity or fear or not enough ultimately is not the ultimate truth. Unless you truly believe in it, then it is the truth for you. But what if there was something better to believe in instead? And there is. And I've experienced the shift in myself. So, how to use these to actually make money. Have fun with them. Use them as rituals. Use them to set intentions. Use them while you're journaling out your inner work. Use them while you're reading books on wealth consciousness, listening to lectures on wealth consciousness and abundance. Use them while you're meditating and working through and feeling into these feelings. Use them as tools, as little markers on your journey. They're really fun to play around with, but they're not here to magically make the money happen. So I want to share that because I sell crystals and talk about the crystal energy. I sell money magnet oil, talk about the energy infused into this. And they do have their own energy. They do have their own frequency. On some level, they do help. But it's important to not put our faith into a crystal and instead learn to put our faith into ourselves and learn to use these as extras, supports, just like adding that little bit of extra magic. This is not the magic, is not in these. The magic is in you and what you do with them. So, is there anything else I want to say? Have fun. Believe in the magic. Believe in the energy and the frequency of these things. But you don't need them. You don't need to rely on them. Commit to your wealth consciousness. Your perception, your awareness, your beingness is the most powerful, potent, magical, important thing in your entire life, in your entire existence. So invest into that. If this feels like an investment to you, or this, or your spell jars or whatever, then it is. If it feels good to get into that energy and use these things as tools and rituals, and go for it. Yeah, literally go for it. How you feel is the most important thing. What you believe is the most important thing. Your perception is the most important thing. So play around with it. Have fun. But you literally don't need any of this. But you do get to have fun with it. So that is my take on how to actually get abundance, crystals, and oils and everything to work. For me, it's been a long process of playing around with these things, doing little rituals, seeing what works for me, while also clearing all that underlying lack programming, which is a process. And you can start today by reading books, listening to talks, meditating on it, praying about it, asking for guidance from the universe about it. You can start that today along with this. You get to do both. And once you do clear out a lot of that lack, money literally does start to flow, and you start to trust it and you start to have fun with it, and it's amazing. So enjoy making money, enjoy magnetizing it. It is your birthright. It is your natural state of being. Anything that's lack, anything that's fear isn't real. It's an illusion. So enjoy defeating those illusions. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye.